So I've watched a lot of favorite videos before, but they're mostly like beauty favorites and beauty gurus, and they're all cute and they have a bunch of cute favorites. Well, I have a lot of favorite things, but I just can't think of them. Like, I have to make lists ahead of time, and I haven't made a list, so we'll see how this goes. This is let's see if the title goes in there. My first favorite of this month slash not month is this little dandy cup right here. It's a Little Mermaid cup that I got from the Disney store. There's like 2 layers of cup. In between the layers are water and like little shells that I just want to drink from it all the time. I'm staying hydrated, and that is always good. And the second thing, which basically made me want to make this video because I watched it, this movie you need to see. It's called Frozen, and obviously you have heard of it because it's amazing. Anna was so down to earth. Like, this is the first Disney princess character that I could be friends with. Like, she seemed like a real person. Whoever drew or animated this is amazing because the pictures were just so pretty. Like, I was jealous of how pretty those cartoons were. I'm jealous that I'm not a cartoon. Like, why was I not? But some of my other favorites are these masks that I featured Niall in yesterday's video, and then I have Harry too from my friend Ashley, which is great. But don't worry, girls, I do not favoritize, or whatever the word is, just them. I love all of them equally, except for Niall. I just love him. I don't love him more, I just love him in a more sexual way. Just kidding. I just want to marry him, okay? I want to marry all of them, but I especially want to marry him because he's perfect, and so are all of them, but he's just extra. Just look at him. I didn't get this as a gift, but it's Vaseline, and it works really well on lips. Like, I suck at using chapsticks. Some chapsticks that are sold actually make your lips dry, so you'll have to use them more. And I'm pretty sure every single chapstick I've owned does that. Like, even the credible ones like Burt's Bees and Caramel, whatever that brand is called, those make my lips dry. Like, everything makes my lips dry. I have a problem, and I don't know why I did this. Well, I do know, because my sister had a really cute snapback in her house, and I put it on and I'm like, I'm so cute. So I'm like, I need to buy some snapbacks. So I bought these 3. I haven't even worn them, so I don't know if they look good. This one says Sparkle, and it has little stars on the side. And this one is my favorite, I think. This is like, it's just a cute little sparkly hat with reindeer on it. And I didn't even know it had reindeer on it. I just thought it was cute, so I bought it. I'm turning into a shopaholic. There's something wrong with me. And then this one. Oh, I like this one too. It's like a fair isle. I don't know that word, but that's like my favorite design ever. So if you ever need to get me anything, get me an fair isle, or however you say it. It's just beautiful to me. And then there's this potato. I like this potato. But my Secret Santa in newspaper got me this and thought it was really clever. Well, this is my friend Chelsea got me this, and it's perfect, and I've been looking for it forever because I got this little British bear at the thrift store like a year ago, and then on the back of the box it was like, collect them all, and there's a Canadian, American, who cares about those 2 places, but there's an Irish one, and I really wanted that, but I'm like, where do I find this? I'm not gonna, and then I never really looked for it, except from the thrift store, and then she bought this. She knew I wanted it, and now they live forever, happily ever after. 2 more of my favorite things weren't really things, but they were things I did, and one was Christmas caroling, which was really fun, and we just gave them little presents and they seemed really happy. The next thing is wearing fuzzy socks to sleep is one of my favorite things ever, because I sit on my computer and then I get distracted. I'm like, oh, it's 2 a.m. I need to go to sleep, and I can't get warm. So what do? I put fuzzy socks on, and I felt like a genius, because in the morning my feet were toasty and warm, which is something you need in a cold, dark place, as the place that I lived in. And of course, my ultimate favorite of all time probably was Dan Charles, or Paul Rudd, on SNL as a fangirl, One Direction fangirl, ultimate directioner. He was amazing. I'm in love with him. Well, I was in love with him way before that, because I I am an avid old TV watcher. I watched all the seasons of Friends. I know, all 10 seasons, every episode. I was in love with him since then, and then I saw him in a bunch of movies, and then I watched the movie, I watched Clueless and Role Models, and I'm like, I am definitely hooked on this guy. And then he was on SNL as a fangirl, and I'm like, we are so meant to be. We are one. We are just the same person. It's a box, a British box, and my friend got that. She put her present in there, and I didn't bring her present, but it's cute. But I really like the box that she gave it to me in. This is perfect too, and my friend got it for me, the same one that got this bear, and she's just so good at buying presents. This far, no one has watched this far, but if you have watched this far, leave a comment. Leave a comment, because I want to see if anybody comments. Should we have a secret passcode for the real potatoes here? Leave a comment that says I brush my teeth if you watched all the way to the end, because I like brushing my teeth. That's another one of my favorites now. I don't know, I kind of like brushing my teeth because it feels, afterwards it just feels good, but, during it I'm like, oh, I don't really care what's happening, but I kind of like brushing my teeth. I don't know if that's weird, don't judge me, okay? I see that look you're giving me, but don't.